Japanese grammar for speaking, Unit 31. Finally, we're here to learn how to use te. This te is really important because this leads another format. Remember this must format and infinitive format we have studied, and this makes other grammar so useful. So it's a must. You have to understand how to use this te. Okay? It could be a little bit difficult because we have a lot to memorize, but we have to get through this unit. This te, I would say it's more than 50% of this whole Japanese grammar. Okay, let's get started. Te, as it is, it means and then, and because when it's conjugated with any word. But more importantly, that we can use this with other grammar points. All right, let's check it out. The first one, you have to memorize this. There's no way that I can teach you this, but I can teach you how to conjugate this. All right, when you see a word ending with gu, gu, numu, utsuru, suru, like that. But let's check it out one by one. So words ending with gu, change this gu to ite. Alright. For example, kaku, this word is finished with gu, right? So kaku, kaite, gu, ite. Remember that. So another example, yaku, grill, which means yaite. Alright. And kiku, listen, kite. So this ku word became ite, right? So memorize. Whenever you see a word that is ending with e, then change it to ite. And you want to use that grammar. All right, next one. Words ending with gu. For example, nugu, nuide. So gu becomes ide, right? Next one. Isogu, isoide, right? Hurry and isoide. That means please hurry, or hurry and because hurry, it can be, it all depends on the context. All right. And next one, memorize this. Numubu words becomes unde. All right. What's numubu words? Shinu, die. Shinde, right? Shinu, because it finished with nu. Shinde. And next one, nomu, nomu, right? So mu becomes unde as well. So nonde. The next one, bu, numubu. Remember that? Becomes numubu becomes unde, okay? Numubu becomes unde. Yobu, yonde. Alright, next one. Utsuru becomes utte. Utsuru becomes utte. Alright. Kau, buy. Kau becomes katte. Tatsu becomes tatte. Waru becomes watte. Just like that. Utsuru words, okay? Utte, remember that. Next one, words ending with su. Su becomes shite. So, nokosu, nokoshite. Dasu, dashite. I'm not saying only these words become like this. Every others as well. Every other words that end with, gu, numubu, utsuru, su. They all work like this. This is the rule. This is the grammar. Okay. So next one, lu becomes te. Okay. What lu words do we have? But lu words, taberu, for example, and when we added, when we used must, then we removed ru and added must, right? So when you find this ru included words, count right before the ru and see if the letter belongs to the second line or the fourth line. Okay. So 타베르, 배, count it. 바, 비, 부, 베보, right? 바, 비. That belongs to the second line. So we want to get rid of 루 and add what? Just 대. Okay, next one. 네르. Oh, there's 루. And we have to count 네, right? So 나니, 누네, 네. It belongs to the fourth line, right? So get rid of 루 and add what? 대. 네르, 네대. Just like that. And exceptions. Here, we have to memorize this, alright? Don't hate me because, I didn't make Japanese. Alright. 그루, 기대. 스루, 시대. So every 스루 words, just make it 시대. 스루, 시대. 운동する, 운동 시대. 勉強する, 勉強시대. 仕事する, 仕事시대. Just like that. Alright. 行く, 行って. Alright. Next one. 帰る, 帰って. 入る, 入って. 切る, 切って. These all meanings are in the book. So just, you can see my book and watch my video and study this. And see how it works, with this exercise pages. This becomes this meaning, that becomes that meaning. So like I said, it all depends on the context. But for now, we want to use it as like and then, or because in this unit. So this 때 grammar will keep coming up. I think we have more than 4 grammar points in this book. I would say like 14 grammar points that starts with this 때 grammar. So you must memorize this. So 그 becomes 이때, 그 becomes 이대, 느무부 becomes 은대, 우츠르 으때, 스 시대, 루 때. Just like that. Alright? So if you can't really understand just watching this video once, then just keep watching like twice and 3 times, 4, 5 times until you feel like you're confident enough to figure out how to conjugate this 때 with other words. Alright, thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.